Okay, it looks like I'm live. It said something about this stream won't be recorded yet. I've done live streams before and they usually show up on YouTube somehow, so I'm not sure how that works. If it doesn't get recorded, it doesn't get recorded. That's fine. Figures, now that I want to talk, I have no voice. Always the way it goes. Anyway, I don't even see where anybody can chat here. I'm not sure how this actually works, to be honest. I just thought I'd come on and see if anybody wanted to chat. So, let's see. It says post a comment. So I'm going to say hello and welcome and happy holidays. There. Okay, there we go. That's how that works. So yeah, if you come in and you want to chat with me, go ahead and feel free to say something in the chat area. Meanwhile, happy holidays to everybody. I was just sitting here, been trying to get comfortable because I have trouble sleeping. I wake up in the middle of the night several times. A doctor of mine wants me to get a sleep study done because I'm not sleeping fully. Probably because I wake myself up not able to breathe. And I probably need a CPAP machine. So that's something that's going to be checked out in January. But for now, I'm trying to learn to sleep kind of propped up. And let me tell you, that is just not comfortable at all. I can't seem to get in the right position to sleep, and it's pretty miserable. Anyway, I didn't know if anybody would even come in and hear me babble. If you do, welcome. Thanks for coming in. Hey, Evelyn, hi. Ooh, wow. Yeah, is that because of holidays or just in general your job is just a lot of hours? I know you do like a social work job or something, so I happen to know people that work in that field, and I see some counselors myself, and yeah, they're pretty booked up right now. A lot of people hurting over the holidays for sure, going through a lot of really rough things. I have a sort of friend right now that's going through a rough time, so she's really struggling. I'm keeping her in prayer and my thoughts. In general, long hours. Yeah, I bet. I can imagine. I am still jobless since February. I've been jobless. Been kind of rough. Makes things a little bit tight on the budget, if you know what I mean. But we're doing the best we can. That's all you can do. So good for you helping the people that need help right now. I know it's definitely a thing. Holidays are challenging, especially because a lot of people struggle during the holidays when they've lost people. I can imagine. So I was up kind of watching some different videos and popped in a couple live streams and just was like not impressed. So I was like, maybe I'll go live. I haven't done that in like forever. So every once in a while I get the itch to go on, and I did tonight. So here I am. I was watching I don't know if you've heard of Deep Dive. It's kind of like a documentary type thing, podcast, I guess you call it. They were talking about Miley Cyrus and how she went from Hannah Montana into her wilder days and things. Oh, let's see who's digging at the carpet out here. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna let the kitty in. One of them wants in. Who is it that wants in? Come on, kitten. Yeah. Okay. So my kitten's in here now. What you doing, girl? And I just didn't show my face because that seems to be what we do on here now. We don't show ourselves. And I figured I'd do a stream with just a cute little winter picture instead. Come on, baby. It's okay. Come on. Come on. Kitty, kitty. Come on up. It's okay. She's just staring at me like, what? There you go, girl. There you go. Here, we'll show the kitty at least. There's my baby. There's my baby. Hi, baby girl. Just don't sneeze in my face, okay? She's got sniffles and sneezes lately. We've been giving her some Lysine that seems to help a little bit with her. And some amoxicillin. Yeah, she's a good girl. This is Rosie. She's our newest and last. For a long, long time, maybe forever, who knows. She's pretty frisky tonight. She's just crawling all over me tonight, huh? So I haven't been doing much, just kind of, I went to my former church that I was going to before I switched to the new church. We went there today and it was all right. I mean, it was just a very basic, Christian Bible message type thing. It's not really my taste in church, but my husband likes it, so out of submission to him, I went, and I guess we're going to go there a few more times, and he will decide whether he wants to stay there or go to the church we were going to that we went to after we left this one. So that's what we're doing. Going to my daughter's for the holiday for Christmas. I got a bunch of gifts all wrapped. Pretty happy about that. I love the gifts. That's like my favorite part of Christmas is getting and giving the gifts. I love it. Those of you that know my view on Christmas, it's not really literally Jesus's birthday. He was born sometime in the spring, they think. And I also don't get into the extreme commercialism of it with Santa Claus and elves and all that. Although it's fun. It's fun to like make believe in the fable part of it. I don't have a problem with. I just really don't. I don't know. I tell people I really don't like Christmas, but it's not that I don't like Christmas. There's just certain aspects I don't get into, I guess. Presents, yes. Decorations. I love lights, okay? I like the Christmas lights. I really enjoy that. I like the presents. I like the people. I like the food, that kind of stuff. I do not like Christmas carols. I really don't like Christmas carols. I'm not into them. I will sing them if people request them, but I don't like them personally, like especially being sung at church. I don't like it. Never have, never will. I always get kind of depressed about that when I go to a church and they're singing Christmas carols. I like contemporary Christian music, not into the Christmassy stuff. I'm weird like that, but everybody's got a preference, you know. When my kids were little, we did Santa Claus and the stockings and stuff until they were old enough to explain to them some other things. I won't, get into it in case there are kids watching and parents don't appreciate me divulging certain information, if you know what I mean. Yeah. There's my Rosie. There's my Rosie. Hi, baby. Are you kissing me? You smelling me? What you doing? That's fine. You're fine where you are. Anywho, she's not sneezing as bad. Not at all. She was having like sneezing fits, so that Lysine must be helping. That's good. I'm glad. What else was I going to say? I was watching videos on this one cat. It's called a caracal. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of a caracal cat, but they like hiss. They hiss a lot and they swat. They're like a wildcat type thing. But people have them as pets. Why? I don't know. I guess they can be nice pets if they want to be nice. But the caracals I was seeing were just hissing and showing their teeth and acting kind of vicious. So it's not a pet I would have around here. I did have a doggy visitor yesterday, I think it was. We heard a barking outside and our cats were like going crazy, running to the windows and stuff. And I'm like, is there a dog out there? Sure enough, there was a two different color eye dog that was in our yard. And then Matthew decided, oh, we probably should feed the dog something. Maybe it's hungry. We didn't know where the dog came from, but it had a collar on. He ended up opening the door and the dog came in. And yeah, the cats weren't too happy about that. But I did put an ad on the Facebook Lost and Found for my area and got a lot of responses like, well, call the police, call the dog warden, can you catch the dog, blah, blah, blah. I went over to our neighbors and the neighbor said, oh, yeah, so and so behind you has dogs and they let them just wander free all the time. They said the one dog is blind, apparently, and harmless. I said, well, this dog clearly is not blind, but he's got two different color eyes, a blue one and a brown one. Real pretty dog. Real friendly. Not dangerous at all. Didn't try to bite us, wagging its tail, all happy. Probably wanted to stay in our house if it could, because pretty chilly out there yesterday. Eventually we just came in the house and shut the door and figured the dog would go back over to the neighbors because we knocked on the neighbor's door. I don't know how many times. Nobody answered. And then we didn't see the dog after that. So we assumed the neighbors brought him in. I know people will be like all up in arms. You shouldn't assume. You should call the dog warden. Let me tell you something about calling the dog warden or the police around here. They do nothing. They do literally nothing. As long as an animal has food and water, that's all they care about. They don't care to get involved in any type of domestic anything. So, there's no point. Oh, look at the kitty! Look at the kitty! Look at her! Look at her! She climbing the rug wall. Where'd you go? I thought I was going to show people you climbing the rug wall, girl. And you getting the sneezes again, girly? Yeah. Okay. So anyway, I don't know what happened to the dog. I'm sure the neighbors probably brought it back in because apparently this is their habit. They let their dogs run and then they let them in when they want to come in, kind of like I do with my cats. But I always thought cats were like a different story because cats my cats anyway, stay close to home and they go in and out of the windows. We have platforms outside of the windows for them and they'll sit on the platform and stare at you at the window when they want to come in. Sometimes they'll scratch the window. But yeah, the doggy was sweet. It's a sweet dog. I do have some video footage of it. But yeah, I took the ad back down because I figured, the neighbors just probably took it in. There we go. Now you can see the kitty climbing the rug wall. What you doing, Rosie girl? She's trying to eat the carpet that's hanging down. You silly girl. I remember when Bo used to be able to do that, but now he's too big. His weight is too heavy. He can't climb up the wall anymore. So he just hangs out on the bed or the couch or near the windows or whatever. So, yeah. Anyway, what are you doing, girl? You come back up. All right. Can you believe 2 days, y'all? 2 days is Christmas Day. My daughter Amber and I talk about how we don't count the day we're on and we don't count Christmas Day. So right now it is Monday because it's 2:22 in the morning a.m. Dee Dee is up at 2:22 a.m. not sleeping. It's the first time I haven't slept like in a long time. I do have trouble sleeping, but it doesn't mean I don't sleep at all. But this time I didn't even go to sleep yet. So I'm not going to stay on here long, probably till 3, because if I can last that long, I'm not tired at all. I also drank a bunch of tea. That's probably why I just realized. Darn it. Hi, Bo. Hey, buddy. There's Bobo. Eat a Bobo. Be nice. No. No, we are not fighting. No, Bobo. You guys want to go out? Go out of the room? We have some room to run. We don't need any cat fights live on Dee Dee's holiday show here. There, you guys can go out if you want. So you're not fighting. All right, anyway. What else was I talking about? Oh, Christmas, yeah. So we're going to go to my daughter's house. My nephew's taking us. And exchanging gifts and eating food and maybe playing some games. So Matthew and I got the game Phase 10 Flip. Anybody familiar with that one? Oh my goodness. So Phase 10 is tricky enough. You got to make your different phases. This one, when you get a flip card, you have to flip the discard deck, the cards that you pull from that deck, and the cards in your hand, and then you play the wild side of your cards. We brought it to the laundromat the other day, and we got so confused. So yeah, we're not going to be doing Phase 1 or Phase 10, sorry, Flip until I can get to my daughter's house and they can teach me how to play Phase 1 if they don't know how to play Phase 1 Flip. And then we can learn it from there, because you need to at least know how to do Phase 1. Phase 10. Why do I keep saying Phase 1? It's Phase 10. Hi, baby. She came back. She's back. Hi, baby girl. Yeah, you don't want to run around out there? That's all right. You can just rest up here then. That's fine. Yeah, I know, Evelyn. I know about laundry. I just did mine yesterday. Yeah, it cost like $23 at the laundromat. We got a pretty nice laundromat pretty close to where I live, thankfully, so that's good. Anyway, the other thing I do is I play video games on my phone. I love and I'm very, very good at match 3 games. The timed ones where you have to match the 3 grocery items on the shelves before the timer runs out. I'm on like level 37 or something now. I really, really enjoy those games. And I also play merge games. I'm playing Merge Dragons, I think it's called. Maybe it's not Merge Dragons. I don't know. Garden Merge or something. I really like that. I have a good time with those kind of games. And then Matthew got me a hidden picture game. And it's basically you have to figure out who or why Santa Claus was arrested and save Christmas by getting him set free from the jailhouse. But you don't want to run into the evil Krampus because he's wicked. And I already ran into him a few times in the game. But it's a pretty fun game. I'm enjoying it. I figured it was the least witchcrafty type game that I could play. You know, I don't like playing a lot of weird games where you're dealing with runes and witchcraft spells, and I don't want to do any of that stuff. So I thought Santa Claus would be somewhat innocuous compared to the other ones. And so far, it hasn't been too bad. Hey, Cootie. That pretty girl. What you looking at, Rosie girl? She's just staring. She's my bug catcher. If she sees a little fly or something, oh my goodness. She'll sit and twitter at it with her little teeth like that. It's cute. Anyway, I am doing well in general. I don't really have too much going on in my life right now. It's been kind of peaceful for the most part. Had a couple toxic people in my life for a little while, but pretty much parted ways with those folks, and things have been a lot calmer around here since then. Um, Still doing Bible study with my daughter Amber, and I do some other Bible studies with people. I have a in-person friend. We do a Bible study in James. Amber and I are doing Proverbs. My husband and I are probably going to start doing James together. So that'll be cool. I don't know. There's 3 people in here, and only one that talked to me was Evelyn. Anybody else want to say hey? Hey, hey. Been watching a lot of Hallmark movies and Disney movies. Today was the thing. We watched Moana 2 and Mufasa. And then we started watching Beauty and the Beast with Emma Watson, which I've seen before at the movie theater and really, really liked it there. Because I like when she's singing as she runs through the village and stuff with her book that she likes to read. It just comes to life when it's on the big screen. You feel like you're there in the village with the people. It's not as fun on the TV screen, but it's still a good show. Good movie, I mean. Where are you going? Can you move so people can see? Thank you. I mean, they can see you too if you want to come over here and stay a while. Oh, well, whatever. So I'm hoping in this new year to secure a job. Also, I am having big time car problems. What else is new, right? My 2 tires on the back are slanted like this, kind of like leaning this way. So I need new tires, probably a new alignment. My front tire is slightly flat. Not sure what's going on with the other tire on the other side, but it needs help. The car needs help. So as a result, I don't really have a vehicle right now, so I'm getting rides places. I do drive locally, but I don't go very far with it, just in case, you know. Oh my goodness, thank you. Please don't sneeze on my face. Anyway, um, Rosie seems to be doing a lot better. She's at least getting around. She's eating better. Um, Momo's doing, look at this. Okay. She's got to do her little kneading on me first before she finds her spot. That's so cute. None of my other cats do that. Like on my chest like that. Yeah. So what are your guys' holiday plans? Are you going to family? Are you hanging out in the home front? What you doing? Anybody that wants to talk. Welcome 5 people. Welcome, welcome. You probably don't see me on here much because I don't come on here much. I've had some bad experiences and really don't want to go through any new ones. So I pretty much stick in my real life with my real life happenings. That's challenging enough, honestly. I used to think, oh, wow, YouTube's really rough. I'm going to just go to the real world where it's safe and secure. Yeah, no. No, you still can run into some crazy people in the real world too. Okay, that's good. I'm glad you're spending time with family. Awesome. Yeah, we usually have a real big shindig. Those of you that have seen my past Christmas pictures, Christmas videos, you know what I mean. We get lots of presents, lots of food, lots of family, little bit of bickering usually, some fun discussions, some not fun discussions. But yeah. And it's interesting how the family has changed over the years, the divorces, the remarriages, switching on and off with boyfriends and such, family stuff. Um, it's changed a lot, very much so. So different players, so to speak, in the game, and that's okay. We just, adapt and adjust and go with the flow, y'all. Go with the flow. So, yeah. Anyway, my antlers are in my purse somewhere and it's hanging up, so I would wear them, but I don't feel like getting up. I'm too darn lazy. I might take a picture later with my antlers on in my Christmas sweater and post that as my thumbnail if this decides to post to um, YouTube. But yeah. So the reason I was sitting up also, not just because of the sleep apnea possibility, but when I wake up, I wonder if any of you out there, whoever's watching this later on or whatever, do you ever wake up and you can see fine out of your one eye and the other eye, it's like you're looking through sunglasses? Because that's literally what happens to me. And I didn't know whether it was the lighting or the nerves in my eyes that I might be laying on when I'm sleeping. I'm honestly not sure. So, oh, I just realized my antlers are not in my purse. They are hanging up on the hat rack. Cool. Pretty kitty. So, other than that, just like I said, watching movies, hanging out, not doing a whole lot of anything, cleaning a little bit here and there, a lot of dishes, a lot of dishes. I made some pumpkin dessert. It's pretty good, but I didn't like mix it enough so it's stringy. Because it's real pumpkin from my garden. And I just take pumpkin and I mix it with a little bit of any kind of milk. I used my almond nog, my almond milk nog. It's kind of like eggnog, but it's just almond milk. And it doesn't taste anything like eggnog, although it is kind of thick like eggnog. Doesn't taste like eggnog. Um, but I added that into the pumpkin and I put a little sprinkle of baking soda in there so it would rise a little bit. I put some pudding mix in with it and an egg. And I baked it for like 35, 40 minutes, something like that. And then I have pumpkin dessert. And it doesn't really harden like into a square where you can pick it up and eat it in your hand. You have to eat it with like a fork or a spoon. But what I do is I make that and then I spread Cool Whip over it. Oh, I also put stevia in. You can use whatever sweetener you want. Some people use like maple syrup or brown sugar, molasses, whatever. So I just used the stevia and some cinnamon. And then I put like Cool Whip on the top of it. It's very, very good. I like it anyway. So I've been eating that and then I also will have like if I have it, I'll either have like almond yogurt or coconut yogurt, or I can do pudding once in a while and I will mix in. Hi, baby, you licking me? Okay, you can lick me. I'll mix in protein powder sometimes just so I get enough protein. I'm big on the protein lately, especially with all the weight workouts I do at Planet Fitness and stuff. I do my lower body, my upper body treadmill. That's how I do it every week. So tomorrow and Tuesday are supposed to be my upper body, so that'll be arms and chest, that kind of thing. Real heavy on the arms and the chest work for sure, like push ups and planks, hanging, like put your hands on this thing and you hang your feet and then you bend your knees and lift them up and down like that. Um, and then like exercises where you're pushing the weights, you're lifting the weights. So bicep curls, those kind of things. That'll happen tomorrow. I might go early in the morning. I'm really not sure. But anyway. And our big lots are closing down out here. They're like totally closing because I guess they're not getting any business or something. Or the overhead costs too much. Here she goes again with needing me like I'm dough or something. You gotta need me before you sit, you silly girl. Pretty rosy face. That's a prettier face than your mommy. Rosy girl. Hey, baby girl. Well, I don't know. That's it, y'all. Hoping for great things for the new year. Definitely. Matthew and I were talking about what our words for the year are. His is clean, and mine is either compassion or what was the other one I had? Consistency. Consistency and compassion is what I'm working on this year. I'm not praying for any new friends because I did that last year and I got new friends that drove me around the bend because they're just too cluster B. Hey, baby. Yeah, it's a pretty girl. So content. All right. Well, I'm tired and I think I'm going to try to get some rest now. But I appreciate you guys coming in and watching my video later if YouTube decides to post it. I don't know. StreamYard said it doesn't save my videos, so I don't know. Anyway, if you haven't seen it, go see Moana, the second one. It's real good. Mufasa was okay. Yeah, I'll just say it was okay. It wasn't anything to brag about. And then Beauty and the Beast is real good. It's pretty long though, y'all. You might get bored through part of it because like once the father gets locked up with the beast, it goes kind of slow from there before he gets out of there. So all right, guys. Love y'all. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, happy, safe holiday, no matter how you spend it. It can be valuable whether you're spending it alone or with friends. Make it special. You can do it. You can do it. There's things you can do even alone. You can watch movies, pop popcorn, make yourself some cookies, or whatever. Work on decorating cookies. That's fun too. All right. Well, it's been good. It's been real. I will talk to you soon on whatever next live stream I do. Have a good one, and we'll see you soon. Happy holidays. Bye.